What is going on, everyone? This is your guy, Pat Bernard. Welcome into the 76ers postgame show, Nothing But Net. And we have a lot going on. The 76ers, huge win, but this was down to the wire. Down. I mean, this Jazz team took the 76ers to their limits. This was a slow, sluggish start for the 76ers. And again, they give the 76ers right out the floodgates a problem for them to resolve. A problem. Dealing with the two big men set. How are the 76ers going to react to that? How are they going to get things? Because they were baiting guys like Kelly Oubre to shoot from the perimeter. And by the way, Kelly Oubre, please stop shooting from the perimeter. Please. You're good for building houses, but that's it. Stick to your game. Stick to the mid-range game. Stick to making your cuts. Whatever you do, do not shoot that rock. But anyway, 76ers were the Jazz were causing problems early with the two big man set with Walker Kessler and Lauri Markkanen. That was a problem for the 76ers. And by the way, that kid Markkanen, he can shoot the rock. He is the mirror match. He was the mirror match for Joel Embiid. Like that's like looking into a future Joel Embiid. That kid can shoot. Well done. And I mean, listen, they got some future pieces, but look, the 76ers got the job done. They won. They won huge tonight. I mean, not huge. It came down to the wire, but this is the grind out wins. So I want to get into some of these comments here. Oh my gosh, late night with me is the ruthless one. It's the ruthless. The ruthless is the house. Ryan Smitty. What's up, Ryan? Ryan checking in the show. He goes, find ways to win and close games. Yeah, to close games out. Yeah, find ways to win and close games out. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And listen, this young Jazz team took the 76ers team to their limits, forced them to shoot the rock from the perimeter. Guys like Kelly Oubre shouldn't be shooting, but and relied on two of their main stars showing up tonight was Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. And it's funny because the team chemistry with those guys has been spot on. Because you've seen in the one play late in the fourth, Joel Embiid found himself in the trouble facing that two big man wall, and he dishes it out to Tyrese Maxey as he was on the ground. While he was on the ground, it finds Tyrese. Tyrese just hits that pull-up three-pointer. And by the way, Tyrese was on fire tonight from beyond the arc. Five threes. Smitty says this is a game that they would lose after a big win in Boston. We are just starting to hit the surface of what this team could become. Yes, defense was elite all night. Yes, and Smitty, I'm glad you joined in. So Smitty, when I look at the Sixers, and I'm glad that you brought this up because I'm actually going to be talking more about this tomorrow as well. It's scary, right? Because we've been begging for this team chemistry with Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid, and you see it, right? You've seen it on Christmas. You've seen it tonight. You saw what the three-headed monster can really do, and they hurt people. And this was a huge win. And you win on Christmas, and you go up in Boston. Like, the Road Warriors thing is for real with this team. You go in Boston, you handle your business. You handle on Christmas, and then you handle business on your West Coast trip. Like, this is good stuff from this team. Joe House says, great win. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. Paul George with some nice assists. Yeah, Paul George was, again, a three-headed monster. He had a nice, I think he had like 11 to 12 points tonight. The only Paul George's defense makes a difference on a lot of steals. Yeah, and I like that too, Smitty. They again, the Jazz in that second quarter had a lot of offensive problems. It had turnovers, led to turnovers. It helped the 76ers out huge. And that's what kind of got the ball rolling for this team. Kind of got the things got, with everything that happened in, the 76ers. Smitty also says they have only been together for a few games healthy. Imagine what they are going to be playing 50 games together. Claude Martin brings toughness to this team that they didn't have in the past. Yeah, and you're absolutely right. That makes up for he doesn't have the point production, if you will, that you got out of maybe Tobias, but he definitely, as far as defense, this team's coming along at the right time. Like everyone's complaining about what the 76ers look like in October. Like what do we haven't learned in Philadelphia sports yet? Right? The Eagles look great. They had a sluggish start, but they are red hot right now, right? The 70s, the Eagles, sluggish start, red hot right now. The 76ers in October, who cares? You know what I mean? This team is starting to gel in the middle of the winter. You know what I mean? This team is starting to come together. Guys like Smitty, you said it. You're healthy is the key here. This team is getting healthier and better. Now the supporting cast outside the three, and like you said, Claude Martin's getting a little better with more physical defense. He's getting underneath the rim. He's getting aggressive. I like it. I like seeing that. But like again, like I said to start the show, you had the bigs of the Utah Jazz were trying to force the 76ers to shoot from the perimeter, and only a couple guys. Reggie Jackson had a nice back-to-back three-pointer throughout the course of the game. Maxey was really nice from beyond the arc, but that's about it. Because, like I said, Kelly Oubre was really cold. It was really, he was ice. I believe he was 0 for 3 from beyond the arc, if I'm not mistaken. But you needed to play a lot better. You need guys who can shoot the ball. That's again your supporting cast needs to come up and come through, and the bench needs to get a little better as well. So again, this game comes. And the only problem I saw with the 76ers, if I'm going to nitpick, the foul trouble. This team really got themselves in some major foul trouble tonight. Paul George had 5. Gershon had 5. I mean, Kelly Oubre started to pick up some fouls. So again, the foul trouble, that's what they were looking for. Steve, what's up, buddy? He says, "Are you looking for a co-host?" Well, Steve, listen, you can definitely talk to me tomorrow morning and so forth, and we can get together as if you are really to make something happen. But yes. Let's get back into talking about 76ers here. My man Joe says, I think the road trip can show you how good we can be. Yeah. And listen, the road trip is showing you how good we can be, right? The road trip is showing you that. The road trip is showing you how good we can really be coming down the stretch. And again, team bonding, that whole thing is really good for the 76ers. Again, what better way to bond is on Christmas at a place that you can't stand playing the most, up in B-Town. Now they're on the road trip. They're kind of relaxing. They're chilling. A big win. But this is the most important thing right here: team chemistry. The chemistry of Maxey or Joel Embiid can find Maxey whenever he's in trouble. The way those guys could sniff each other out, know where they're going to be, the position that they're going to be. And that could be kudos to Nick Nurse as well for the coaching. I know I usually – Nick Nurse has become my whipping boy for quite some time. But no, I mean, this is the coaching. Now that he's got his playmaker back on the floor. And Joel Embiid played a decent amount of minutes tonight. He really did it. He got his time in. So I mean, the only time that you can get scared is when he's off the floor, right? Because they are until Drummond gets back. I know he's dealing with that toe injury, but until he gets back, they are really paper thin at the center position. And that could be scary because we have a team like this Jazz team that isn't afraid to attack the net. And that's all they did in the second half was they just kept them attacking. They came right at Joel Embiid too. And that's what they'll do. You see the kid Clarkson getting in there. The kid Walker. That's all they were doing was just attacking the net, making cuts. And the one play I actually, speaking of cuts, that I did like from Keller is from Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid able to read what the defense was coming at him, and he had 3 defenders low in the paint at him, and he sees Kelly Oubre making a cut, makes the pass. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is a lot of fun 76ers basketball. This is what we needed. This is what we've been missing. This has been fun. And I'm glad. I'm glad for the 76ers win. They needed it. This is another huge win. Again, kudos to the Utah Jazz team for trying to take them down. And then listen, I get it. People might be mad too because they look at the Utah Jazz's record and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're giving the 76ers a run for their money. And listen, it happens in sports. It shows you where the 76ers flaws were at. And that's shooting from beyond the arc. Other than Maxey, it's horrifying to watch. And please, can we please give some more minutes to Ricky Council, please? Can we please not? I know Nick Nurse. I get it. I get it. Kyle Lowry is your boy. You guys have a history together over in Toronto from when you guys had your championship run. I get it. But that time is gone. Please get your pet off the floor, please. Mayo Rivera says, I'm digging the show, man. Hey, listen, Mayo. All you got to do is just hit like and subscribe to this show. Please give our Facebook a notification. It's free. Love to have you, chime in some more shows. Love to hear from you, man. I believe now you are a first-time listener to the show. Love to hear from you. Chime in. So, and so, like, the 76ers did a good job tonight. Again, getting pushed to the wall, backs against the wall, and you saw Joel Embiid, and not just Joel Embiid, like Ryan Smitty said, the Paul George, the veteran leadership that those guys bring, able to read a defense, able to read an offense, seeing, especially in that second quarter, was huge for the 76ers. It was definitely out for because the way Paul George, the way Joel Embiid were able to see what they want to do on offense and just pick them apart. And that's where it comes. And look at the beginning of the game. The 76ers were out of it. Right? It didn't look like it looked like it was a scheduled loss. But no. They turned it around. My man. Thank you, Mayo. Okay, dude, I'm out. Keep on doing your thing. We'll catch up later. Yeah, that's my guy. I love Smitty. He's great. Love talking with the Smith. He's ruthless. That's Mr. Ruthless. And that's my guy. Love that guy. But yeah, let's get back into this. Let's talk about it. Yeah, yes. Smitty says, when you get 64 from Maxey and NB, you're going to get a lot of wins. Hey, listen, like I said, this is kind of what the 76ers team is too, Smitty. This is the whole team rides on their backs. I mean, but it's so great to see them, like you stated earlier, the team chemistry of the three guys really knowing, and especially knowing Embiid and Max and know where they at. And you can see that there are only two guys you can really rely on from shooting from the perimeter. I mean, occasionally Caleb Martin's going to have a night where he goes off like you saw on Christmas or so forth. But, I mean, really, I mean, if you're going to pick – I mean, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Matter of fact, let me get into that now because it is almost wrapping time. Guys, my MVP of the game. Oh, this is a tough. Who do I want to go with? I'm going to have to go with. I'm going to have to go Maxey. Maxey put up five 3-pointers tonight, knowing where to be in position. Joel Embiid, kind of those guys know where each other's at, all that good stuff. I got to give Maxey tonight. Maxey's my player of the game. I think he did a terrific job of shooting, not just shooting from beyond the arc, but just know where to help out Joel Embiid in cases. So, again, making nice cuts, all that stuff. So, it's really tough. I mean, you go 1-1A for that answer as far as your player of the night. And, by the way, kudos. I do got to give a shout-out to Bryce Sensabaugh. I'm going to give him the rookie who came off the bench and had 20 points for the Utah Jazz. I thought he played a really, really good game tonight. I got to tip my hat. I thought that kid played well for them. Maxey is becoming a star in front of our eyes. Yes, if he ain't already, he's doing a heck of a job there, Joe. A heck of a job. Here goes my grades of the game. I think I'm going to give the 76ers, I think it's fair to give the 76ers a B+ tonight. I would have given them an A, but I think the foul troubling, I think the sluggish starts holds them back a little bit, and I think the foul troubling that they found themselves in through the course of the game really hurt them as well. So I have to give them a B+. And that's all I ever was, a B+ student. So you have that. Oh, and let me not forget, before I roll up out of here, one of the most important things of the night, of course, what we do here on Stream Punk is what we do best is we read around what's going around the league. So here we go. Of course, you have the 76ers winning 112-108 over the Utah Jazz. Huge win there. Here goes a couple of the finals. The Nuggets beating up on the Pistons today, 134-121. The Warriors beating the Suns 109-105. The Bulls today with the upset, 116-111 over the Bucks. The Knicks go down to Washington and take care of business, winning 136 over the Wizards. The Thunder beat the snot out of Charlotte, winning 106-94. Your game of the day today was the Hawks hosting the Heat, and the Hawks winning 120-110. That would be your box score. Oh, I'm sorry. You got more box scores. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, more box scores going on. Let me get into the rest of those other box scores as well. Sorry about that. My phone kind of died out on me right there. The Trailblazers. The Trailblazers with an upset, winning 126 to 122 over the Dallas Mavs. Couple upsets on tonight on there. And of course, the last, the game that's still currently going on, but it looks like the LA Lakers are going to take it. They're winning 117 to 108 over the Sacramento Kings. So, guys, that's your scoreboard around the league. Of course, my final thought and note about this game is that the 76ers looked really, again, got pushed to the limits early at the floodgates from this Utah Jazz team, putting two of their big men on the floor, giving Joel Embiid problems early. But the 76ers figured out as the game went along. That second quarter was everything. Like my man Ryan Smitty said, Paul George come with some nice steals, turned this game, the whole thing turned around. And then the 76ers and the Utah Jazz battling down to the wire in this one. And this 76ers would take the win. 2 straight wins for your 76ers for the night. Your next host, Steve Fenez, got you Monday night. He's been sick, but he's coming back off the IR, so he'll be back under the reins as well. I will be back tomorrow morning for the Pat Bernard Show. And guys, if you are watching me, I had the Philly Sports Awards show. And I have Kevin DeRusso going to help me talk Philadelphia Flyers. And I will be back. I got a triple header tomorrow. I got to talk Wings. I got to talk with all across all the time. And I got to do the Throw Lines on right here on the Stream Punk Entertainment, the new home of Patrick Bernard and so forth. But anyway, guys, I want to say thank you to everyone who's chimed into the show. My man Ryan Smitty, Mayo Rivera. Appreciate you checking out the show. Appreciate you subscribing to me. And my man Joe Hale, of course, my dog. That's my guy right there, Joe Hale. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much. Guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Catch me. I'll be right back here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock to get you ready for the Philly Sports Awards. I got who is your coach? Who's the best coach of 2024? General manager. All that's going to be displayed tomorrow morning. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great night, everyone.